Every day, our young people are exposed to dangers. Alligators, if you will. They want to take them down and destroy their future. They're surrounded by them. They're distracted by them. They're lured by them. Every day it gets harder for our young people to avoid them. They're in the schools, playgrounds, and sports fields. They're in our children's daily lives. Back in 1919, Masons came up with a way to help our young men steer away from these alligators. Masons created Demolay. Dad Frank Land, a Scottish Rite Mason, founded Demolay when he came across several young men who were fatherless due to World War I. Frank Marshall, also a Mason, wrote the ritual for Demolay. With the direction of these two individuals, Demolay developed in the light of Masonry. Masonry is its foundation, and Demolay is a Masonic organization that clings to its Masonic heritage. It is built on the belief that given good counsel, young men can make good decisions, and Masons, for the most part, are that counsel.
Our forefathers were well aware that religious liberty, represented by the Holy Bible, civil liberty, represented by the flag of our country, and intellectual liberty, represented by the school books, must go hand in hand in order to be effective. Around these bulwarks, the Order of Demolay places 7 candles, which are symbolic of the 7 cardinal virtues of a Demolay: filial love, reverence for sacred things, courtesy, comradeship, fidelity, cleanness, and patriotism. As the light from these candles permeates this chapter room, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven.
He was awarded the representative of Demolay this evening. He earned it, truly. To say that Demolay has been positive is an understatement.
For all the great things that Demolay does and teaches its young men, nothing moves until Masons get involved. If the young men are the engine of Demolay, Masons and adult volunteers are the spark plug that makes them fire and move forward.
And at 70, you're getting involved again in Demolay.
Yes, sir. It's my 3rd tour.
Tell me why Masons should be interested in Demolay.
If they care about youth and they care about this country, they need to go out and support the kids and all the youth groups and give their time and effort.
But it wasn't until I got involved as an advisor and really worked side by side with my 2 younger sons in the chapter and with the other members of the chapter that I really came to know the value of Demolay, not only to my sons, but to me as an advisor, and how rewarding it is.
Look at all the things that Demolays do. There is no better way for your lodge to serve your community than to sponsor a Demolay chapter. By sponsoring a chapter, your lodge can help the young men in that community to become better people based on a sound moral code, to become leaders for tomorrow, to put them on a path to become successful citizens. You can help young men avoid the alligators. Today's Demolays are the men of tomorrow, the leaders of tomorrow, and potentially the Masons of tomorrow. But that depends on you. Since Georgia Masonry has focused more attention on Demolay, we have had a higher percentage of our young men become Masons. Why? Because the young men have had more opportunities to get to know Masons. They, like anybody else, are more inclined to join an organization when they know and like the members. It is logical to assume that if more Masons involve themselves in Demolay, then more Demolays will become Masons in the future. And these are the young people that we want to attract. Let's look at what Demolays say about their advisors.